it's amazing that we can't organize economics or jobs or transport food around the country properly, but we can get little microchips made and put into phones so that everybody gets one. Our priorities are maybe a little bit upside down. Then again, maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? So the best birthday presents are when your partner says, "Okay, what do you want?" That's it. Because I'm like, please, no surprises. Okay. Please, no, unless it's a Porsche or a Ferrari or something. But then I couldn't afford the insurance on that, so that would be a little bit out of my league. I remember reading a story about David Beckham, the English football player, and he was asked, "What's the birth?" Wow, I can't speak today. What's the best birthday present that you have ever received? And he said, when my wife bought me a Porsche. Like his wife bought him a Porsche for his birthday. That's that's why you need to have a son, right? Yeah, because if you get a daughter, I mean, you can't. Wait a minute. You can't get your daughter a skateboard. Yeah, well, when you've got other boys in the family, though, you can do that. When you're a girl on your own, you tend to, you get the pink T-shirt. Yeah, you get the dolls and the doll's house. Yeah, you get the big fluffy unicorns, and the stories about princesses and things. Well, sometimes you don't, but these are just, it's just the way that we are. Girls like girl things, boys like boy things. Yeah, I can tell you openly and honestly that if I didn't have a son, there's a lot of things that I have now that I would not have at all, because it has some of the things I have no relationship to girls, right? They just have relationship to boys and boys' interests. And like, I would not have I've got an Xbox. I would not have an Xbox if I didn't have a son. There's no way that I would have an Xbox, because I wouldn't really, I don't think the girls would really be that interested. They play Minecraft sometimes, but they're not really that interested in it. They play some Lego games sometimes, but they're not really that interested. So I don't think I would have that. And it's interesting. These are the external influences, right? I wouldn't buy it for me. I'm not interested in Xbox. My partner wouldn't buy it. I don't think the girls would be that interested in it. So the reason why we have it is because of my son.
Yes.
So there's a lot of external influences that affect the way we are and the way we think, and there's a relationship thing there as well, where fathers don't act the same way with girls as they do with boys. Okay, as a father, naturally, you want to protect your daughter to a certain extent.
Yes.
But you kind of want to push your son out into the world. a little bit. I mean, I think it's natural. I think it's natural for,
Mm-hmm.
because you'd be like, go have experiences, splash, right? But you're not going to do that with your daughter, right? You wouldn't do that with a daughter. With a daughter, you'd be like, your approach, I think, would be different to the problems. We tend to push men out to do things that we wouldn't push girls out to do things. And there's a lot of logic behind it. There's a lot of natural reasons for that. I mean, part of that is history, and it's at 10 years old, or at 9 years old even, I was very happy to send my son to the shop by himself to buy something at 9 years
Mm-hmm.
old, right? Here, yeah. But I would not send my daughter at 9 years old by herself to the shop to buy something. Maybe other people would, but I would say maybe at 11 or 12 years old I would do that, but not at 9. Just the different values, right? Different values. We just act differently in different situations. The same way that a man would hold a door open for a woman, but a woman would not hold a door open for a man. It's just the way the world is, right? It's just the way it's the way we are. It's the way we are, right or wrong. And from my perspective, it's right. It's the way we are biologically wired. Men ask women to marry them. Very few women ask men. Well, maybe that's changing. Maybe that's changing a little bit. I don't know. And now you're getting women asking women to marry them, and men asking men to marry them, and idiots asking dolphins to marry them. And it's just, there's a lot of madness in the world. Yeah, it's naturally fathers are, I think more protective of their daughters than they are of their sons.
Mm-hmm.
Part of that is the physicality. Usually boys are stronger than girls. And if there's a problem, the boy can do something about it. And maybe the girl can't. Maybe she should. Maybe she can't. Maybe we should be absolutely equal about everything, but I personally, for myself, I can't be. Having one son and 2 daughters, my relationship to each of them is different. They all need different things at different times. There's probably a few things that I would trust my daughters with that I don't trust my son with as well. You know what my daughters like? My daughters like to cook. They like to be in the kitchen. They like to be creative. They like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
They're very young, but they like to cook. And I'm very happy that they experiment and they try things and they do things. And like my daughter made breakfast. My daughter, who's 7, made breakfast for everybody this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she got up early and she made breakfast for everybody. Mm. And that's something that's different about what she does and what she likes to do and what I allow her to do. And that's at the age of, so she's 7. So would my son make breakfast for everybody age 7? Probably not. So she's probably in that area more advanced than my son was at that point in time. So a lot of different things to balance out there.